Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. Today we're doing part 2 of this 44 card PSA reveal order. This has been a really, I think, a very fairly graded order, maybe even a little generous compared to some of the other ones. As you can see, we have a few 10s, there's a 9s, 8s, and 7. We got a lot of vintage cards in this order, so that's why we have some worse grades. But I think the ones that they've gotten that have definitely deserved them. Okay, the back of this card, it's Metazoo. Looks perfect. Okay, here's another one of those Walmart promos from the UFO. That looks really good. I think that's an easy 10. An 8. Wow. I missed something somewhere on that card. The Lechuza. Pretty cool, but definitely not excited about getting an 8 on that. Okay. Alright, this one does look a little bit thicker on those bottom borders. Okay, this is another one of the Walmart UFO cards. The Hat Man. See the W there for Walmart. I don't see scratches or print lines. I'll guess a 9 because of the back centering. Another 8. Man, they are hammering me on these. Okay. Alright, another Metazoo card. This one has much better centering on the back. Ooh, Dragon's Rise. This is from the UFO set. And just a really cool art. Yeah, fantastic. It's first edition UFO. I think that's a 10. There we go. PSA 10. Definitely happy to get that as a 10. Alright, this one looks perfect on the back. Dragon of Oconto Falls. This is the Walmart Wilderness promo pack. That looks like an easy 10. Man, 9. Man, they do not like these Walmart promos. Okay. Alright, this one, I feel like I'm seeing a white spot right there. Smokey Bear. This is a Target exclusive. And just a promo. I don't even think you can play this card. But it's the opposite of Nita the Black Bearer. He puts them out. Nita the Black Bearer starts them, and Smokey the Bear puts them out. But it's cool. Smokey the Bear. I think it's a 9. Oh man, got an 8. And they are not liking the Metazoo promos in this order. Okay. Pokemon. A little bit of whitening on some of these bottom corners. Ooh, Jolteon V. Full art. Alternate art. This was a promo. I think the centering is off. I'm guessing a 9. Whoa, Gem Mint 10. Ooh. Okay. See, this is crazy. Some of these, if you're off centering, you'll get a 9. Some of them, they'll let them get through as a 10. So that's why I say if you have a really nice card and it looks really good, maybe crack, and you really want it as a 10, crack it out and retry it. Sometimes you get lucky and get a 10 on it because you get a different grader probably, and they might value things differently. Like I would not have guessed that was a 10. Okay, this one definitely thicker on the bottom. Edges look good. Ooh, Shadow Rider Calyrex V from Chilling Reign. The centering isn't perfect, but it looks better than that Jolteon. I need this as a 10. Come on, can we squeeze out a 10? There we go, Gem Mint 10. Alternate arts, love them. All right. This one, I see a white dot. It's definitely thinner over here. So everything's like shifted this way. Ah, Pokemon Go Pikachu. Hollow. This is from the actual set. Oh no, this is a promo because it's got this. This is from a 10. That's what it was. Okay. Man, I don't know. These Pikachus have been crazy grades. I think it's probably a 9, but I could see it getting a 10. Yep, got a 9. All right, that's about right on that one. Okay, a lot of whitening on this upper edge, and the corners all have quite a bit of whitening. So, Manectric EX from Deoxys. Man, this Deoxys set. If you can find yourself a Deoxys pack or a box, you've done something, because they're so tough to find. That's got to be the rarest of the hardest to find. If you're trying to make a pack collection, it's got to be one of the hardest to find packs, is Deoxys from EX era. All right, I definitely see a scratch right there. So I'm thinking this is probably a 7, maybe a 7.5 if they give out halves. Hey, got an 8. I'm definitely going to take that grade and run. Okay. The back of that card looks really good. Maybe a little bit thin on that side. Marnie from Sword and Shield. Now, Sword and Shield has really good quality. I do feel like that's off-centered, though, but I could see this getting a 10. It'd be a weak 10. I got a 9. Tough to argue that whenever it's definitely off-centered. This card, definitely thicker on top quite a bit, and a little bit on that side. Nessa from Vivid Voltage. It's a little bit thicker over here. Maybe a little bit thin on the bottom. So I'm going to guess this is a 9. Wow, that got Gem Mint 10. You never know. Maybe the back was just a little bit nicer on the edges and stuff. Okay. Because the edges and corners and stuff do make up components of how they give you a grade. So it's not just centering. Not just whitening on the corners. All right, this one, way off center. If you see that. Thin over here, thicker on all the rest. And there's a little white dot down there. Phoebe. I definitely feel like it's a little bit thick on this side. Out of the 3 full art trainers we've just looked at, this is definitely the weakest. So I'm going to guess a 9. Man, I got a 10. That's crazy. Okay, so that's an undeserving 10. I don't see how the back of that could possibly be a 10, but okay. Yeah, there's some crazy graders out there, man. All right, this one definitely has like a little bit of a skew to it. The corners all look good. Original form Palkia V-Star Gold Secret Rare from Astral Radiance. The front looks great. And I have noticed in the past that they do not really care that much about cards being skewed. To me, that's like major to me, but they never really penalized me much on that. So I could see this getting a 10. Yep, Gem Mint 10. All right, this is a type of card you really need to get a 10. Ultra modern Pokemon card. All right, this one thicker on the bottom. Maybe a little bit thin there. Original form Dialga V-Star Gold Secret Rare. This one, yeah, it looks thicker on the bottom on this one. Astral Radiance. I feel like this is not as nice as the Palkia. So I'm going to guess a 9. That one got 10. Man, it just doesn't feel like a 10. It must have been like maybe 10 on the corners and edges and then 9 on centering and it averaged out to a 10. So you never know about grading scales. That one's a little bit thin over there. Ah, the Mewtwo V-Star Secret Rare. That looks nicer than the last one, so I'm going to guess a 10. This is from Pokemon Go. So now that one got a 9. Yeah, disappointing grade on that one. But I've gotten way nicer than I thought on some other ones, so can't really complain. That one definitely has a skew. There's the Rainbow Secret Rare Mewtwo V-Star. It's kind of weird when they do a Rainbow Secret Rare and a Gold Secret Rare. We'll look at them side by side. Now that looks like a 10. Alright, that one did get the 10. Now, both Secret Rares from the same set. One's the Gold Secret Rare, like a shiny. I don't think that's a shiny though. And then the Rainbow Secret Rare. I'd much prefer the look of the Gold Secret Rare than the Rainbow Rares. But what do you guys think? Put down in the comments. Do you like the Rainbow Rares? I'm kind of ready for them to move on from those. The Gold Secret Rares do look cool. Alright. This one, definitely older card. There's a big white dot there. It definitely looks like it's been played. Ah, Pikachu from Black Star Promo. It's like the e-reader version. Man. I don't see scratches. Can we get an 8? Come on. Yeah, 8 on that one. Whew. Okay, very happy with that grade. I don't think I'd possibly ever get a better grade than that. Alright. I don't know. That one might be low pop. I'm not sure. Alright. Got a Rockets Mewtwo. I remember this one having a very clean hollow. This is from Gym Challenge. Looks really good from the front. There is whitening on the back. White dot there, but man, it's pretty nice. So, man, I think this could be like possible 9. 7. Whoa. Okay, that one shocked me a little bit compared to what some of these other ones were getting. I didn't even see printing lines. Okay. These cards are facing towards me. Hang on a second. I'll flip this around so I don't see the grade. Alright. Alright, this one. Looks good on the back. Alright. Now this is Kamaya art, or some really old Kamaya art from Expedition. Just cool looking Charmeleon. I just love the look of that card. Man, it looks so good. Looks minty. Can we get... I think that's definitely a solid 9. Gem Mint 10. Holy cow. I will take a 20-year-old Pokemon card, PSA 10. Alright, even though it's non-hollow. Alright, this one... Let's see a little bit of indentation there. Down there. But not terrible. Oh, cool Porygon. Yeah, this was in a baggie. I cut it out of the baggie and sent it in. But that's weird. It has an indentation. Very slight. Centering looks good. The hollow might have some printing lines or something on it. I mean, that looks like a 9. I don't think they're going to give me a 10. Oh, that indentation might hurt me, though. Oh, I did get an 8. Yeah, I guess overall, that's a really minor indentation, but it is there. All right, so got an 8 on that one. And our last card of the order. There's definitely some whitening in that corner. Some whitening on the upper edge. Ooh, Tyranitar, and with the swirl right there. From Neo Discovery. It's definitely thicker on top. Man, I would love to get this as an 8. Come on, can we somehow squeeze out an 8? Ah, got a 7. But this one looked weaker than the Mewtwo, than the Rocket's Mewtwo. And they both got 7s. Okay. Alright, some cool vintage Pokemon cards in this order. Let me pick out my favorite cards from the order. We got like a minute or two here. I might put that on the stand. I'm actually going to look at some of the 9s. And we actually got more 10s than any other number. This order, so that's good. And this had a lot of vintage stuff. So, I'll put that one there. Okay. Here's my top 3. That's going to be kind of a strange one because they're... I probably should look through my 7s and 8s. Probably more cards that are more favorite to me. But I really like this Pikachu. I like the little Pikachus back there in the hole in the tree. Just a really neat art. That art, by the way, by Saw. And this is from the holiday calendar. It's got the little snowflake on there. Got a 9. Number 2, love this Dragon's Rise. From Metazoo UFO, just a sick looking card. Looks great with the red on the label and all that stuff. Really cool looking card. I'm very happy with that. And I guess I'm going to say this is my favorite from the order. Is the alternate art Shadow Rider Calyrex. Love alternate arts. This one's really cool. Kind of reminds me of Ichabod Crane a little bit. I don't know why. Because it's in the woods. Kind of scary. You got this weird creature there. Alright. So that's the order. There was our 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, and a couple 6s there. Which the 6s are actually pretty cool cards, but they definitely, I was lucky to get 6s on those. Alright, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Later.
If you